Okay, so now we are live. Good morning, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am here with Ianca and I think it's Leticia or not?
Yes.
Great, great. So I am here with the girls. And just before we start, a short explanation about the platform. So what is Talk and Talk? What we are doing here? This is a class. This is like I don't know. We are going to talk about verb to be. So nothing about this. Talk and Talk, it's a language conversation platform. And here you can find conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and now we have German. So if you want to practice all this language without feel afraid from the judgments or without feel afraid about your mistakes, this is the safe place when you can practice without any worries, okay, guys? And just before we start, I would like to remind you that I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you, and I am here to learn with you, girls. So we always this in mind that we need to learn something from this immersion, right? To learn a new structure, new vocabulary, maybe. And we always start introducing ourselves. So I would like to ask you, could you please introduce yourself for me and Yanka?
Okay, my name is Leti. I'm 27 years old. I'm living with my parents and I work with the auditoria.
Oh, great.
I don't have any pets. I never had pets. And in my free time, I like to read a book, go a gym, and stay with my family, friends, or my boyfriend.
Nice, nice. And how long have you been here in the platform, Let? I think you told
um,
me that you were before, years ago, right?
yes, some years ago, I did it a free conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and I did it one time, and now I'm started this year, and I like so much this
Great.
platform.
Great. Welcome back. Thank you, Lich. And how about you, Yanka? Could you please?
Yes, morning. My name is Bianca. I am 28 years old. I have been in here since 2023, November 2023. Um, I am a demographer. I am living nowadays in Philadelphia, US, and well, a lot of different experiences in here. I have a pet in here. Uh, his name is Buddy,
Oh,
and he's blonde. Sometimes it seems that he speaks in English too. And well, he's very nice, and the girls in here are very nice too. And I think it's that.
nice. Did you see the improvement in your English, Yanka, since you start? Before this week, I started my second immersion. Not started, I watched my second immersion here in the platform for March 24, I guess. And for me, it was like, oh my gosh, totally different. I don't know what happened. Maybe we became comfortable. I don't know. And you said about 23, so I guess it's 2 years. So do you feel this like this different?
Yes, I feel more confident. I
Yeah.
am taking less time to formulate the phrase in my head.
Yes.
I have some tricks nowadays. If I don't know how to speak a word, I try to explain this word, for example, and I
Yeah.
try to do this. So yes, I noticed some change. Living in here, I am here. There are 10 days. Like I arrived in here in 18, February 18. So it's a short time yet.
Yes.
But
Yes.
let's see.
But you will be fine, I guess. You have a great English. But when you come back, I guess that the difference about your English will be another level. It's totally different, right? Because 1 year almost there, it's like I don't know how. many years here in Brazil, like studying, you go, I think it grow really fast, in my opinion. I spent it only 20 days studying abroad, was my vacation, and I could see my improvements when you just start to using different words without realize that you are using this because it's common. So it's good. It's good. Awesome. Congrats, Yanka. So, girls, about me, my name is Camila. I am 40. I live in São Paulo, in the capital. I've been here in Talk and Talk since April 24, and I decided to become a host in July 24. What else? I work as an accountant, so I guess I understand you, Let, about audit. I'm not an audit, but I am suffer with that in this period. We have to talk with the reports and the numbers, so it's a hard time at the company. What else? I think that's it about me, girls. And let's try to discuss about this topic. The name is Frenemy. Is like a I guess it's like a slang, friend and enemy, and then you put this word together, became a frenemy. So let's see what we can discuss about this. Okay. What makes a person an enemy? The question number two. We just start like that.
um, I think when the person is bad, sometimes I think we feel the energy, the people. So I the people can smile for us, but we don't feel the smile. I think that because I don't know more how the people is enemy. Like,
I guess it's hard to explain that, right?
yes,
So it's like
I
a
think it's very hard.
I will try to explain what I am thinking here. Maybe when you know that someone doesn't like you, it's easier because you know. But
Yes,
sometimes we don't know what the other people think about yourself. So maybe it's the you need to see a mask sometimes, like to try to take this mask off, something like this. So it's hard to answer that question. But thank
yes.
you, Let's. And you, Yanka, do you want to try to answer that?
Yeah, maybe I'm going the same way as you girls. Maybe giving an example because I'm an open person, I think. When I am knowing someone or meeting someone at the first time, I'm very open. I like to help. I like to receive help too. And sometimes I talk too much about my life and I shouldn't. But I did this at my work, for example, with a coworker. And in the end, he betrayed me, but he betrayed me in a very bad way, like puxando meu tapete, in my job, harming me, harming my profession, actually. And since then, he became an enemy to me because it's someone that it will harm you. If you are
Mm-hmm.
not seeing, this person will make something to harm your profession, harm your person, talk bad stuffs behind you to other people. This person, well, doesn't like you for sure. So to me, it's an enemy. And in this case, thinking about professional and work, he is actually, he didn't die. He is very competitive.
Oh my gosh.
So it's an enemy in all levels, We compete, we don't like each other. So this make to me an enemy. But in some, it's someone that you know that will harm you.
Okay. It's a good point because I guess to become enemy, maybe you need to find a reason. It's not like, oh, I just wake up and decide that someone will be my enemy. For me, it's not like that. As you said, Yanka, the guy really show you about the behavior, weird behavior about the being really forgot the word. that you use when you are really not fight with the other, but you want attention. I forgot the word that you use, even in Portuguese, I forgot. So I guess we need to see the signs sometimes for be careful to see someone as an enemy, at least for me. I don't know if I um how to make a person an enemy. Maybe when this person is not so you cannot feel true in this person, we cannot believe in this person maybe, or when this person maybe tried something against you, and maybe using words or I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but it's really happen. It's really easy to happen, I guess. In my opinion, it's really common. This happens all the time when you feel like you are um competitive. Was competitive. You said about competitive. Then you'd start to fight with this person without no reason, I guess. This, I guess, happens a lot when we don't look at someone and feel like maybe you don't know the person, and this really happens, just became an enemy because in your imagination there's persons like, oh, they don't like me, they do this or that. So I guess it's a hard situation to explain, but it's common in my opinion, girls. Let's move on. Yanka, do you want to read the number 3 and answer?
Yes. What are the enemies of a relationship? Prejudgment, I think sometimes. Because I was thinking the example that gave you give now, sometimes you don't know the person, you just see that person.
Oh yeah.
And in this moment, you know that it's an enemy, in that moment. So sometimes it's not about myself, but about the both sides, maybe. And I am saying this because I went to the gym in here and I tried to say good morning for some people,
Oh,
and they ignore me totally.
yeah. Oh my
And I
gosh.
tried to do that like 3 times, and I feel rejected. So since them, they are enemies to me now. I don't like. In this sense that I said that sometimes it's a prejudgment that don't know this person. They even don't know my name. It hurts sometimes. So yeah, sometimes this, or sometimes it's about to compete with another person too. Narcissist person too, I don't like too much because they want that we do everything that they want, and I'm not like that. I like to
Yeah.
do my stuffs in my way sometimes. Maybe
Do
this one.
you do you think this kind of situation, as you said about the good morning, can change your personality? For example, you will spend 1 year and doing the same things, like avoid it to say good morning and at the gym, for example. And then when you come back, maybe this would be normal for you. Like I don't care about good morning anymore. Do you think this can change you or not? It just what's I we can remember these things, I guess. What do you think? It's like a
I don't
possible.
think so because I was raised in the countryside, I think. And in
Mm,
there, everyone say good morning for everyone. So it's something inside of me. And this
okay.
to me says something about the other personality too. It's
Okay.
not normal just ignore the existence of another person that is in there with you in the same place. You cross with that
Okay.
person to pick the weight. It's not normal in my head.
Yes, I
I
guess
don't know.
it's cultural, I guess. You said about the countryside, right? Maybe they said good morning for you using your name, like good morning, Yanka, here in the countryside. And I guess in abroad is totally different. But I don't think this is common to not say the same for the others, like education. I don't know. This we used to do this here in Brazil. So nice, Yanka. And you, Let, what do you think about this question number 3?
I think like Yanka at my job have some some girls is so children because
Wow.
I I can explain what they think. is so strange. uh, like she say, uh, we say good morning, and is her how. Why she say good morning? I think it's very no education, and I don't know how or why this. I think is like people frustrated and put her frustra- frustration. I think that I don't know how or why, but I think it's I like I feel it's ugly people. The energy is ugly, and some people hate you. Only you are you. I don't know why this, but only your smile or energy is sufficient for this.
Yes, yes. I guess it's totally common. And I don't know if you agree, girls. Maybe the people want to blame you for them, I don't know, perspective of life. Maybe if I, for example, if I don't have money, and I need to work in a place that the people there could be in a different level, I will feel angry because they got money and I don't. Like it's not the same. I cannot blame them for their lives because this is not the result from my life. You know what I mean? Like you are, I don't know, this is like something frustration from you when you see someone judging you without speaking with you first. So I guess it's common, really common in a job environment or sometimes in college. This happens all the time. And just because we want to be accepted, and if I found a group that accept me, I think like, oh, this is my group. I want to be here. This is like we are the best. They are wrong. We are right. So I guess this happens all the time. And I guess when you are, Yanka said about narcissism and frustration. I guess this is the most difficult because how can we see the person it's really a narcissist? I have this doubt sometimes with me, like, this is normal. This is a false person. What is that? This is narcissism. What is that? Because I guess the person with this kind of personality can play with you, you know, like you, oh, I'm not like that, give you some flowers and everything is gonna be all right, and you go like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? So I guess this is the most difficult when we cannot read the situation, no, like you are inside of but you cannot read the situation for sure what's happening. So I feel really afraid about this kind of situation. And for me, it's like, come on, we are around these people all the time, and we need to try to know how to deal with them. And of course, pay attention in the small cues, I guess, you know, like, but it's, at least for me, it's really hard to get this. Do you want to add something, Yanka, or not? Can we go? Great, great. Let your turn. Number 4.
Um, are we our biggest enemy when we need to love ourselves?
Wow.
Uh, I think depends the person, because if you like your life and you know how you are, I think no, but in the small things, I think yes, we can not enemy, but uh, not hard enemy, but we can more. I don't know how can I explain it. I think we need to do cool things for us, but In it's normal. Some things we eat some trash foods or don't sleep all hours we need, and these small things makes we not good, but not enemy. I,
Good.
I think that.
Good. I get your point. I think you're right. It's not enemy. Like it's
Yes.
like impossible to be. I don't know, impossible. But I guess it's really hard to say enemy from ourselves. So I think I get your point. And how about you, Yanka? What do you think?
I love Arnaldo's topics.
Yeah. Really deep question. My gosh.
Yes. And sometimes I think yes, because I was thinking about auto-sabotaging, self-sabotage. I think because sometimes I feel that I am my biggest enemy because I know my weak points, I
Mm.
know my imperfections, and I don't know Camila's imperfections. To me, she's perfect, she's
Or you
awesome.
can try, right? You can try say something to make sure, and then just say like Camila is silly, and then makes you feel I am, I don't know, sad about that, right? But about yourself, you can go like in the right
In the
point.
specific points, they know our weakness, and sometimes in some situations, for example, I'm very bad in Congress when I have to interact with a lot of people because I think that I don't know how to have a good conversation, a deep conversation, how to make good questions because I'm very I criticize myself too much sometimes. I'm very
Mm.
critical about my thoughts, about the things that I do. Sometimes I go to this kind of event and then I return and I think, oh my God, you are so silly. Why did you ask that? Why did you do that? Why you behave in this manner? Why, a lot of whys. I did it. So sometimes about this self-sabotage or self-criticism, sometimes I feel that we can be our biggest enemy if we don't just embrace ourselves and our imperfection. you know.
Oh my gosh, it's a really good point, Yanka, because you know yourself better than the other one. And maybe you know the words that you can use to make yourself worst. Like, oh, you are stupid, you don't know this, you cannot speak with the others. And then you feel terrible because you are saying that for yourself. So I guess maybe I am changing my opinion. Maybe we could be our enemy, I guess, our biggest enemy. I have a friend, and I always talk to her like she always said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I forgot this, I forgot that," and I always say, "You cannot say this from yourself." Because if this happens with me, you would say something different, right? Oh, Camila, you need to pay attention. And she said, oh yes, I cannot say that you are stupid because you are my friend. And I say, but why you treat yourself like this? And you became friendly with the others or kind with the others. So I guess it's a difficult question, girls, because I think sometimes I treat myself in a, I don't know, I don't know, we try to use the worst words against us, and it's like a crazy because it's us. Sometimes, oh my gosh, you are dumb, and then of course I cannot use these words with some friends. So I was not like that, and sometimes I am changed, became this enemy. So I need to pay attention. This why this is happening with me in this moment? Why? Maybe about self care or self love, something like this. I don't know. Could be. But I guess we always try to do something against us, and I cannot see the reason why, girls. But let's move on. It's a difficult question, difficult, really difficult. But I guess yes, maybe in some specific moments we can become our biggest enemy. Let's move on. Yanka, number 5. Do you want to try?
Yes. How do you fight against your enemies? My success. I'm kidding. But I think it's that if I am happy and well succeed, these guys will suffer a lot, you know? And sometimes I think I'm beautiful. That's
Yeah.
I'm kidding, guys, girls. But when my self-esteem is too high, I think like it will be the worst stuff to be my enemy because I am beautiful, I'm well succeed, I am a nice person, I am funny. So I am kidding, but what I want to mean is that if we are happy and well succeed, this is our revenge. Not revenge, but yeah, our revenge. It's a way to fight against our enemies, you know. Like the guy at my work. If I am good at my job and do good stuffs in my job, publish articles and so on, this is a way to fight against him. Being great, not just about my job, but about myself too.
Yes, yes. Good point, Yanka. Do you still work with that guy or not?
Yes.
Oh my
Not
God.
nowadays, I'm here and he is in Brazil, but
Okay.
I
But
will return and he will be there.
oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Maybe you have to learn something from this situation, no? When someone, I don't know, uh, you have to deal with difficult people. I guess this is something opportunity to make you grow. Of course, it's like a coach stuff, but I guess we need to know how to deal wisely in this situation. No, like you see the movements from the person, then you need of course we need to think all the time to do something from this person, from for example from this guy. So I guess you are always in a alert with this person, right? So it's hard, it's really hard. Sorry, Yanka. And how about you, Let? Fight against your enemies.
I think I'm go to the gym and I try to get there. So, but like Yanka say, I think I'm beautiful and I'm intelligent and nice people. My I try to do myself a a good life because I think life is hard for nature. So we try to to free time. We need to do things. It's good and lazy
Mhm.
for for be a good life because uh, some people near us it's hard and how can I say their life is hard. So I think we need to be alive for person. Like I have my grandma and she had she had 90 90 90 19 years old, 90 anos. So
Okay.
to uh, I try it be funny with her because I know uh, one time she will go and this is so hard to me, but I try to not think about this and that is it's one strategy that we have and in no that no we don't fight with this and I try to make this good to me. Aproveitar the time with her.
Okay. Yes. Last week, girls, I my family's dog passed away. She was 15 years old, and we were like really sad in this. My sister is really bad because uh, the dog lived with my sister, and we are not prepared for this. I never passed for something like this with human being, only pets, but I know that this will happen, and we are not prepared. Doesn't matter the situation, we are not prepared. We don't want to accept it. So I guess it's really hard to think our mind about this. Like. Remind us that this will happen. We need to be grateful. We need to be kind with the others. Sometimes we forgot. We just, this person doesn't like me. I don't need to like them either. So it's like the same. So I think what Yanka said makes me remind a book that I love. I don't know if I can show here in the camera because it's like I will put the, oh, let me see if I can take these girls. I love this book. If you want to, better, right? Okay. I love this book, girls. Love, love, love. And the first row I'm gonna put here, it's about your posture against the others. You know what I mean? If you are like that all the time, the others can judge you as a weak person. And this is the first rule from the book, and makes me think a lot about my posture against the other. If I don't know, as Yanka said, go to the gym and you go like that, the others will judge you like a weak. They can say and do whatever they want because you are weak. So this is really difficult because this is start in your mind. If you are in a different posture, the others will think like, oh my gosh, this person maybe has some kind of confidence, and this will maybe respect you. So I guess it's really interesting. I read this book, I guess, 3 years ago, and I still sometimes open to read my notes. So I guess it's really nice to have this, I don't know, insights from the others to try to improve ourselves in this situation. But what Yanka said, the results, uh, they can show more than our words, I guess, right? So we cannot see too much. The others will see the things. I guess it's really hard. It's really interesting. I passed for something like this in a job environment that everyone there was judging my knowledge and whatever. And then since I left the company, I am totally different, and I don't know about the people there. So it's like if you go outside the situation, sometimes you feel better. You can flourish, I guess is the word. And when you are in the situation, this makes you sick sometimes, right? So it's something that we need to think. Fight is necessary, but wisely, I guess. Try to show your posture and words, and maybe they will respect you. Of course, not in the gym because I don't know. It's like a place that no one care about the respect in the gym, but even here in Brazil, no one care too much. But of course, we are educated, I think. Do you want to add something, girls? Can we go? Do you want to add, Yanka? No? Let's move on. Your turn, Yanka. Do you want to read number 6? Or if you want to choose another one?
Okay. Yeah, maybe 6 and 7, it's about the same. Why does a friend become an enemy? And how do you know if someone is using your friendship?
Oh my gosh.
About how became an enemy, and people, to me, it's people narcissists that are using you like in their favor and so on. To me, it's too easy. Not become an enemy. Yeah, to become an enemy. I'm sorry. Let's explain that. Uh, with a friend, to become a friend, I take a time to do that. And when I do this, I totally open myself, my weakness, and I make me vulnerable. I think friends, to consider someone a friend, it's when you can be vulnerable with that person. without
Okay.
judgment, You can talk these stuffs. And when someone pick all of this and betrayed you, to me, it's the worst moment. Like, it's
Yeah.
very bad, very bad. I had a friend that we ended the friendship, and he talked with my mom. He told to my mom a lot of secrets that I had. He sent
Oh,
a message to my mom on WhatsApp. And
oh,
after that, how I was thinking how I will, I didn't know. My mom didn't told me this. So she betrayed me too, a little bit. I felt betrayed. But this kind it became an enemy to me, betrayed me, and this is an example. But mainly with this, when you open yourself and this person pick this information about you and do something against you, to
mm.
me, this is the worst.
Oh my gosh, not fair, this. And I guess this is common. This happens all the time, right? Because you know the other secrets, like I can finish with this person. I don't know, end with this person sometimes. So good answer, Yanka. And you, let's.
In my case, all people I give money, emprestei money,
Oh gosh, yeah.
always uh, be my big enemy because uh, I think money transforma people in your enemy always.
Mm,
In our case, uh, uh, if people give you, return you this money, okay, not about money, but the person transform it. Like how they need is one talk, but when they return this money, it's another talk. And to me, these always people always with boyfriend too, ex-boyfriends, they transformate my enemy because I think the person uses us about this and descaradamente is one thing I learned hard in my life because I lost my money, but money is okay, but what the people do with this, did with this, it's more serious for me. So last year or some years ago, I have a friend, and I give him give her money for put gasoline in the car with my credit card, and
oh gosh.
okay, yes, but okay because she uh, me trazia for my home after job. But okay, and after he invited his hospital sick but not sick for don't return my money,
Oh
and
gosh.
and in the party he stopped a music and graved a audio like uh, he stay she stay in UTI, but not stay in UTI. And my friends stay in the party told me, and I say for her, give me my money, and she, I'm in the hospital, and I know you don't hospital. But when she said, I didn't believe, I don't wanna believe that, but I feel this. So she give me my money, but I don't know, I don't want more. She need buy me. So this is very bad because we are friends, and I really don't want more she near me. And it is after I think it's not about money, but I about the person. It's like so hard inviting you are in UK. Like in the fundo was beep beep.
Ah,
It's very very ugly. But it's only for she, not me. Because
yes.
I say for her, you will uh, need give my money because this is very ugly and you are a bad person.
My
I
gosh.
say that.
You can say, if you don't give my money back, you will go for really to the hospital.
Yes, because she invited a lot of life for put pegar
Yeah,
money, a lot of people. So I told she you you don't return for all, but me, yes, you return my money.
guys, it's really complicated to do these things
Yes,
nowadays. People kill
yes,
without no reason.
yes, like
Yes.
Rihanna. It's
Yes.
very bad situation, very bad because like apparently you are uh, bad, but not bad is what the person do or did. It does, né? It's it's very ugly. For
Yes.
I think it's very very ugly.
This is one that the biggest things that I worst. The others want to be smart than you. Like, I will try to
Yes,
do this. No one will. I don't know. Nothing will happen with me. Only me can take advantage. And this is the worst thing for me. It's the top one. I hate this.
I
Every
hate.
person that I am seeing like doing these things, like, oh, it's like take advantage for someone or something. I feel like these people need really to go to the hospital, because I guess this is not fair. You are not smarter than anyone. So I hate this. And my main goal here, girls, is how can we see, how can we deal with this person before something happen? You know what I mean? Like, how can we be prepared to see what will happen in the future? So I try to think twice before something, but of course it's not easy. We like to enjoy. I really sure that in person it's really friendly with you. uh, but in the future something bad will happen. So my main goal is to learn how to deal with these things, right? To try to I don't know, to try understand this before something happened in the future. But I guess it's really hard. It's really hard, and you want to trust. We want to trust. I am trustful person against about the others. I really want to trust or being helpful, but sometimes it's not so easy. Not so easy. Let me see if we have time for another one. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see. Do you want to choose another one? We have 5 minutes if you want to. Oh my gosh, the number 11, it's a kind of
Um, 11. What does your religion say about being kind with your enemies? Um, I'm Catholic, so my religion say I don't have enemies, but it's not like this in in the in the reality. And something your enemy is like near you in your relation. So I think yes, we try and we make our party our our part party no, but we can make the the time the other, because I think that some some people it's enemy for nature for
Yeah.
their. I think that or your education, your family, I don't know, but some people uh, is bad for nature, and not important what we do, but they, but they, this person can what once attack us, like Yanka say, and
Yes.
I don't know. I don't want this person near me,
Yeah.
behind
You're
me.
right.
So
You're right. And you, Yanka, what do you think? Are you a religion person or not?
I don't know. I have my spirituality, but I don't
Okay.
go
Okay.
to, I don't practice any religion, but I
Okay.
have my spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, I like to be respectful with the other, even with enemies. Like, even with enemies, I say good morning, for example.
Okay.
Good
They
morning,
deserve it.
thank you. You know the basics that we learned.
They they deserve love, right?
Just respect the minimum respect, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to pass, eu vou passar perto de você e talvez eu esbarre. Eu peço licença.
Okay.
It's normal to do this kind, it's the minimum, you know. I do the minimum sometimes, in most parts of the time, even with my enemies. But what my religion or my spirituality says more, it's that I don't need to be afraid of them because I am protected, you know,
Oh,
by something. I'm protected by my anjo da guarda, by others and stuff. So I don't need to be afraid of them. If they want to harm me, I will be protected. My body is close to this kind of stuff.
wow.
So, and yeah, it's that.
Good answer. I love it. Good answer. Like I am here. Something said to you, I am here, right? Don't feel afraid, I am here. Good point. Girls, I don't think we have more time. I think we have another immersion coming, but it was a pleasure for me to spend this time talking with you. Was difficult questions, at least I think, but I love it, and I hope see you soon in another time here in the platform. And thank you. Enjoy your Saturday today. Yes, enjoy your Saturday, and see you soon, girls. Bye bye.